everybody. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Here are the five for Philadelphia. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Kelly Oubre out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. And for Indianapolis, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Jordan in at the 3. And here's Indianapolis now. McConnell with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. McConnell goes in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that gets us rolling. First personal foul. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a three-point game. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Nurkic. Now Indianapolis with it. Here's McConnell. Nurkic, a screen on Maxey. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
And that's a big-time bailout by Edwards. Knows how much time he has and just gets it off.
George outside. Martin outside. With some arc. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Martin. It's Edwards with a drive. Good on the bucket. Edwards has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Maxey. And the layup is good.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Indianapolis. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Now Indianapolis with it. 6-point lead. Nurkic a screen on Martin. Antetokounmpo inside. Embiid's there. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nurkic a screen on Martin. McConnell goes in. And the layup is good off the glass. McConnell's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Philadelphia trails by 8. Outside Oubre. Martin outside. Pass to Oubre. Outside Maxey. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Nurkic. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 12-4 run. George against Jordan. Now here's McConnell. From 18 feet away. Got it. McConnell's got 7 points.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Martin. No made baskets yet. Drummond with the screen. Puts it up from 15. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Indianapolis leading by 10. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Maxey, that's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now McConnell. He's got 7. Takes it inside. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And it's Maxey missing. Nurkic, a screen on Oubre. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Indianapolis up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Edwards out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in at small forward. And for the 76ers, Eric Gordon is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Embiid in at the center position, locking down the middle.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And for Indianapolis, T.J. McConnell is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Jordan in at the 3. Jackson surveying the D. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Nurkic a screen on Jackson. And Edwards slams it in.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 18. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. It's Martin On the wing, Antetokounmpo covering. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Indianapolis leading by 16. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
To the inside, Lowry. And a missed layup. And here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, DA. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin, he's checked in for Martin. Paul George comes in for Gordon. Oubre, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. And they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
George passes to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And it's Maxey missing. Indianapolis leading by 22. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. Edwards, a pass to Antetokounmpo. Right wing. Jordan against George. Jordan with the bucket.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. So it's Philadelphia now. Outside Oubre. Here's Maxey. Drains it from 9 feet away. Maxey's got 8 points.
Kelly.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
There's a screen by Nurkic. McConnell, good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
McConnell's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Pass to Drummond. Now Martin. Back to Drummond. Martin outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's McConnell. He's got 13. There's a screen by Nurkic. And it's McConnell on the drive. And that one drops for him. 15 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Indianapolis, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, you look at T.J. McConnell. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of smashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Maxi out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's George in at the 3. Here's Embiid. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Oubre with it. Jordan with a screen on George. Oubre into the lane. Pass to Jordan. Doesn't go for him. So it's Philadelphia now. Maxi on the wing. The 3 is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Embiid's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Antetokounmpo with it. Martin picks him up. There's Jackson with the 3. Antetokounmpo for 3. On target from range. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
Yeah, sees the floor well. I mean, Jackson, a fantastic facilitator.
Antetokounmpo has gone 4 for 6 from the floor here tonight. Here's Maxey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
Jordan with a screen on Martin. The drive by Antetokounmpo. That one falls. 13 points in the game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Maxey. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Martin. Here's Jordan. Yes, it's good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
George for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Into the lineup for Philadelphia. Number 20.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Outside Oubre. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Maxey. Dennis Jordan with the rebound. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Jackson against Maxey. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And the foul is called. He missed it.
Yep.
So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Martin. And it's Jackson in for Oubre. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Jordan. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Jordan goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Jackson against Maxey. Jackson outside. 4-3. Counted from distance.
So assertive at the arc. Jackson will not hesitate to take the shot.
Oubre, a screen on Martin. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jordan. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts. Jordan's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. For 3, Maxey. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gordon. Oubre passes to Jordan. Takes a 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer! Just in time! Wow!
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Indianapolis building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Reggie Jackson. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard position. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. And here's Indianapolis now. Martin with a screen on Lowry. And it's McConnell on the drive. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their 2-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
On the attack, Embiid. Count that bucket.
Right there, you see how fluid Embiid is. Great body control. I just love the way he plays.
Pick by Aldama. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Jackson against Edwards. Jackson pass to Lowry. Now here's Embiid. The D's right on him. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Indianapolis. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And he comes up with a bucket.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
McConnell against Lowry. Pass to Jackson. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good.
Assist from Eric Gordon.
Now Indianapolis with it. Here's Martin. Picked by Aldama. Martin, the pass to McConnell. Martin with a screen on Lowry. Exum with it. Up and over Gordon. Gets it to go from the corner.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Embiid. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Now Edwards. Picked by Aldama. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
So it's Philadelphia now. And here's Jackson. Pass to Embiid. For 3, Lowry. Not going to go that time. And here's Indianapolis now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Picked by Aldama. Here's Martin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Jackson, the pass to Embiid. That one is off. Now Indianapolis with it. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Gordon outside. Jackson outside. Pass to Lowry. Shot to stop the run. Drains the triple.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Martin with a screen on Gordon. Exum attacking. And that one good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Lowry, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer, no good. Now Indianapolis with it. Now here's McConnell. Exum outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Jackson. And Embiid with the block. Lowry with it. So Indianapolis wins it. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards. it.